We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Manny Pacquiao's poise is one of those things that cannot be denied. This is a very confident fighter. Opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type raw. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. What do you make of this strategy by his opponent of staying on the outside against Pacquiao?
Well, if I was fighting a guy that's very strong, a guy who's really a banger who can hurt me, I'd stay on the outside too. Now he has to make sure that he makes Manny pay a price on the way in.
Not able to land the headshot. Halfway through round number 1.
Shake it off.
Overhand right can be so effective. Scores with the combo to the head.
Double your jab.
Comes across with a hook up top. Able to dismiss that body shot. Final 10 seconds. End of round 1. Marvel. His effort in that last round really didn't do much for him. I just don't think he was busy enough.
No, he wasn't busy enough, and you start to wonder whether or not he wants to be here. It has to change quickly now, because if it doesn't, his opponent is going to kind of smell it a little bit, and he's going to start pushing a little bit more and put him in bad problems.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao.
There's no need to be on the inside, champ. Come on.
I want to throw this out there with Manny Pacquiao because we've seen it improve through the years and get your reaction. His right hook.
Yeah, you know, the first Manny, when he first came, it's kind of like the first George Foreman. You know, the first George Foreman, he wasn't mentally the strongest guy. The second George Foreman, he wasn't as good physically maybe, but he was better overall because mentally he was tough. He was more together. And the first Manny was all left hand. You know, southpaw, that's his power hand. Now he uses that right hand. He jabs with it, he hooks off it, he counters with it. He has so many more options.
Blocks away that headshot.
Jump on it right now.
Pacquiao's punch didn't come close. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Come on, baby.
Able to get rid of that one. Oh, a good right hand by Marvelous. Pacquiao's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
This round comes to an end
Keep
And
this
Teddy,
fight
easy to
in
note
the
here
center
that
of the ring.
he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
A solid uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. Sound defense. Good block that time by
Stay away from
Marvelous.
the inside, baby. Stay away from the inside.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. Protecting his head well with his guard. That is just supreme skill by Manny Pacquiao there. He had the block on one end, counters back and scores on his own. "90 seconds to go here in this round." Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. There's the combo downstairs.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Left and right. Left and right. Come on, man.
Keep it going.
Nowhere close, that punch by Manny Pacquiao. So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. Blocks that punch.
In and out. In and out. Head and body. He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on. Now's your chance. Jab. Come on. Come on.
10 seconds remaining in this round. A huge shot countering back.
Look at me. This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Just keep.
Round number 4 is underway. Teddy's got it a clean sweep. Pacquiao's taken the first 3 rounds. And Teddy, it's not always the #1 indicator, but in this case, he's simply just throwing more punches, and that's why he's up on your scorecard.
Yeah, Joe, he's keeping his opponent defensive, and he's not allowing him
Jump
to
on
do
him, jump
anything
on him
back.
right now.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
You gotta see that coming. Let's go.
Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Keep moving. You're still not moving enough. Come on now, move. Move. Hands up. Hands up.
Manny Pacquiao may be a very likable pound-for-pound elite fighter because he does have some flaws. He does have some weaknesses, Teddy.
Yeah, he could be a little over-aggressive in spots, and maybe a guy like Mayweather could take advantage of that. You know, put your radar on, you know, catch the incoming as it's coming in, pick it up on the radar screen, pot shot him a little bit when he comes in, take advantage of some of that aggression. And you'd like to go to the body as you're fighting him because you want to take a little air out of those tires.
Not focused.
Good block there by Manny Pacquiao.
Watch the hook. Come on. Come on, punch, punch, punch. That's it. He's working the jab. Good, good.
4th round now with its last 10 seconds.
Take it off, take it off. It's all right, it's all right.
Marvelous is putting forth an effort, but he's not being effective in that regard.
Now, I want you
No,
to
he's not. He's not
keep
landing
doing
when he
this.
needs to land. And it kind of reminds, he's a banger too. He can punch a little. It reminds me of an old saying that a trainer once told me. It doesn't mean anything to have a big punch. It's kind of like having a military weapon, a bomb. What good is it if you don't have a missile to get it to the target? Right now, he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing that.
Pacquiao's throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them because he's working but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Manny Pacquiao. Now he ties up there.
I need to see some head movement.
Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
They both decide to bring it. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Marvelous, his last round was a big improvement. I mean, that's more of what he's trying to accomplish in this fight. Down on the scorecards, but now things headed in a better direction for him.
Yeah, to me, he was cooperating with his opponent before. Right now, he's arguing with him. Hey, arguing is good in boxing.
He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Finish with the hook. Finish with the hook. He's tired. He's tired. Jump on him. Jump on him right now. Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on.
Not precise at all by Manny Pacquiao.
That's what I like to see. That's
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. You see, he's committed to that body work.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Marvelous. His defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Pacquiao's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
Left and right. Left and right. Come on, baby. Oh, you got this one.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th.
Keep that head moving, baby. Come on, champ.
Marvelous is right in this fight. Now he's trailing on the cards, at least in our opinion, but it's there for the taking. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Good job with another left hand.
Circle him. Move, move, move. Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Manny Pacquiao is proving to be elusive. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Marvelous is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Jab. Pop the jab. Use the jab. Use the jab.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
You're doing good.
He scored well after being hit himself. Gets rid of that effort. At the halfway point of round 7. Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao.
Come on, kid, focus.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Manny Pacquiao. Nice block by Marvelous. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Move your head.
Good counter punch. It was the overhand left. 10 seconds to go in the 7th.
Hey, keep your hands up.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And round 7 comes to an end. Pacquiao's been the busier fighter, and we've seen it on your scorecard that he's winning what has been a good, competitive, close fight, Teddy. You know, I think a lot of judges will lean that way. In a close fight like this, they'll go for the guy who's just the busier fighter.
Yeah, they will. I mean, if the other guy's not landing clean punch, but if one guy's just throwing and the other guy's not busy at all, it's easy. You have to give it to him.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Keep moving, keep moving.
The halfway point of round number 8.
That's it, just like that. Keep moving, keep moving.
On the mark, the counter punch by Manny Pacquiao.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Pacquiao showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Keep working that jab, baby. Good job.
See him
Come
holding
punch,
on.
Punch, punch. That's it. Keep moving, keep moving.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Now this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
Marvelous is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. And he just holds on there.
Keep moving. Jump on him right now.
Marvelous is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Halfway through the 9th round. Blocks the headshot.
Keep moving. Hook off the jab. Hook off the jab.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Nice work with the combination by Manny Pacquiao.
Range.
Manny Pacquiao's hurt by that. Oh, and there you go. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? Manny Pacquiao's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. That was not well targeted by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's coming off another close and competitive round, but still, Teddy, I think he's slightly down on the scorecards.
Yeah, the key is not what you think, Joe, even though I love what you think, but the key is what he thinks. He has to know that. It's very important for him, and a lot of times, a guy under pressure wants to know what he wants to know. He wants to maybe think in his mind that he's ahead, and it's important that somebody gives him the news.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Marvelous is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Way to hit the target there. Jab uppercut. Pacquiao's almost looking foolish that time. He missed so badly. He just does not appear to have the stamina it takes to be in this fight.
I don't know if he has the will or the stamina.
Halfway through round 10. Not much action as he just ties up.
1, 2, 1, 2, punch! Punch! Watch the hook! Watch the hook!
Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Oh! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
Stand up! Stand up! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Manny Pacquiao's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him... Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's all over. Pacquiao smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Marvelous is your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means they...
Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number 1. Well timed by Manny Pacquiao, who took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Teddy, if I put 2 fighters in front of you and said you can train, both these guys have equal talent, but you can train the lefty or you can train the righty, who would you pick?
Well, usually the lefty has a little advantage because you haven't seen them too often. And that's always going to be something that's going to really serve them a little bit. But they might not have an advantage in the business end of it. A lot of guys won't fight your fighter. And then what are you going to do?
Manny Pacquiao's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Pacquiao's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Oh, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top.
Good work.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook.
Stay away from those.
He just missed that shot up top. Laying a trap there for a moment and then scoring that counter punch by Manny Pacquiao.
Finish with the hook. Finish with the hook.
This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Pacquiao's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. I want to talk about the professional development of Manny Pacquiao, because in recent years he's just had his way with guys. This used to be a very one-dimensional fighter, Teddy. Just a guy who jumped in with that left hand.
Yeah, southpaw and the left hand with the power hand.
He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.
Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Hooks to the head.
Keep your head moving. Keep moving.
Huge left hand from Pacquiao. And clicks of the talk.
Keep it going.
And we come to the end of round number 2. So early on here, this fight is showing us that there's one clear-cut advantage.
Relax.
His opponent can hit him from the outside whenever he wants to.
Well, what is also showing me is that this guy is harder to miss than he is to hit.
Good block by Manny Pacquiao. seems like he's clinching a little more. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, Teddy. So could this be a case of him trying to find a way to buy himself some time, of steadying himself a bit?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do. And his opponent has to take advantage. On the inside, rotate your shoulders back, create a little distance, a little room, and make sure you don't let him tie you up. Don't let him do what he wants to do.
That was a miss by Manny Pacquiao. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. A leveling uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
He thinks of himself as a home run hitter, Teddy, but he's been striking out tonight.
And he looks like a pitcher who's lost complete sight of the catcher's mitt. I mean, he cannot throw a strike.
Showing you some defense there with the block. And that's the end of round 3.
Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? And you are winning this fight. Beautiful. Nice movement there.
Some guys just get out of the gate well, and such is the case tonight. Teddy's scorecard has him up 3 rounds to zip. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Back and forth exchange. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Targeting that head and landing with a bomb. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. There have been very few athletes. Big left hand. He is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what he's going to be sorry for, the other guy, that he allowed himself to get grabbed.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Scored well with that straight left. Missed the target with that hook. And now another left. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Manny Pacquiao. And that's the end of round 4. Pacquiao's very accurate, and you can see it even early on in this fight, Teddy. He just has a target from long range that he can hit upon, and it's his opponent's head.
Well, what he's doing is he's acting like a realtor. What I mean by that is he's charging his opponent for real estate. Every foot that he comes in, he charges him 3 or 4 punches.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
comes right back with some offense of his own.
Get in there! You're not moving enough!
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. How about that exchange? Halfway into round number 5 here. And a well-placed combination by Manny Pacquiao. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. He scores with the left. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Just not there. Look at that! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
One, two, three, four.
Down he goes. Now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Able to land with the right. Pacquiao affected there, and he's looking to hold on.
And he needs to hold.
Solid. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you got to wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this?
One, two, three, four.
And it's over. Look at this. Manny Pacquiao's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Manny Pacquiao's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is here. You got.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful opening round here, scheduled for 12. Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher, but if you're one of the two trainers, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. That's great stuff. stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Crawford. Manny Pacquiao's gotta be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Pacquiao's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Halfway through this round here. Throws out the jab and then brings back the uppercut up top. Bad Intentions is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Pacquiao's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. 10 seconds to go in this round. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Breathe now. Deep breath. Deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Jab, uppercut, both upstairs. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Bad Intentions. Comes right back at him with a left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Crawford. Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronx Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be a fighter.
Crawford's being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
Unable to connect by Bad Intentions. A stinging uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. Crawford's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Manny Pacquiao with a big left hand. Scored well up top. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And that does it for this round. Pacquiao's got to feel good about himself after that. He did not see that right hand at all. Wow! Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him. Pacquiao's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Off the target by Manny Pacquiao. Bad Intentions is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Missed that uppercut. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Manny Pacquiao. Halfway through this round. That was really well done. Targeting the jab and then thundering home with the uppercut.
Nice work, nice work.
He missed with that headshot. Solid left hand to the head.
Uppercut, uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby, come on.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Three minutes gone by in this round.
Don't worry now, right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up, keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good, I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around the ring.
He's given up 2 rounds on Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 4, but I think he's got a pretty bright future in this fight here, knowing that he's gotten to his man.
Yeah, he knows it, and maybe more importantly, his opponent knows that he's been hurt. And I can see it already. It's making him a little bit more tentative, so it's making his job a little easier.
Flush shot, it was the overhand left. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date, and he wants to get to it.
Manny Pacquiao's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Accurate with the straight left. Good flush shot upstairs. Halfway through round number 4. Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut. I think a lot of people question Manny Pacquiao when he went to the welterweight division. Then he fights Miguel Cotto, and Cotto, who was always considered a big guy as a junior welterweight and a welterweight, a guy who just had a sturdiness and a thickness to him. Pacquiao TKO'd him. Pacquiao felt like Pacquiao was the stronger guy.
Well, he may have been the stronger guy. He was definitely the faster guy, and he was the better guy. Technically, he was better. He had more options. He could do more things. And when you're in that ring, and you can do more than just come in that front door. You can come in the side door. You can attack in different ways. Well, in reality, Joe, that's his strength, and he was stronger.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Bad intentions is lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Hands up, come on.
Good job on the 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao.
Jab, pop the jab, use the jab, use the jab.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Watch the hook, come on.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Pace yourself. Pace yourself.
Crawford's punch is far off the target. Manny Pacquiao's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Big shot he just scored with. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Well, that's the best noise he could ever hear, the bell to end that round. He was getting battered there. Crawford's lucky the bell rang when it did.
But it's little consolation to him because guess what? There's still plenty of bells, and they're not the church bells ringing in his head.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by bad intentions.
Keep those hands up. Nice. Good job, buddy.
A headshot blocked.
Come on now.
Manny Pacquiao's making for a very frustrating round now for his opponent because he's moving so much. He's really utilizing that ring and showing that he's got the better footwork.
Yeah, he's doing what the old timers would say, Joe. He's giving angles, keeping his opponent off balance. His opponent is strong, but he needs to be set to punch. He's making sure he doesn't allow him to get set. Doesn't give him that kind of landscape.
Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head. Right to the head with that right. Little head hunting with the left. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. Last 10 seconds. That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
Do you want this fight? You want this fight? Listen to me.
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? Parries that punch intended for the head.
Let's see some more head movement.
Once again to the head. A freight train uppercut by Manny Pacquiao.
Keep moving around the ring.
Halfway through the 7th round, Manny Pacquiao's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there, but his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Super two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And the round comes to an end.
That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? You're doing good. Just keep it up.
Here we are in round number 8. A look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see Pacquiao's game plan has been applied to perfection.
Yeah, it definitely has. He's been using that jab. You know, he's been taking care of offense, defense, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Now all he has to do is make sure he doesn't fall asleep.
Nice block by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's putting on a show here, defensively putting on a show.
And it's helping his offense because, you know, he's creating holes. He's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
Crawford's able to avoid that punch. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Both men digging in with uppercuts.
You gotta see that coming, champ. Let's go. You gotta see that.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Oh, and a big uppercut from Pacquiao. What a big shot. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Crawford's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Way to hit the target there. Jab uppercut. Bad intentions is in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. Crawford's productivity really dropped off in that last round, and with a lack of offense came some sloppy defense. Just look at his face now.
Yeah, and you know what? He should look at his trainers too, because I always say that about this business. Where are the teachers? Where are the trainers? He should be able to get away from punches. With his experience, he should do a better job than he's been doing tonight.
Pacquiao's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Bad intentions is trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much? Big shot. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
Crawford's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done. Just looking to chop down his opponent. A forceful hook to the head by Manny Pacquiao.
Get out.
Oh, good exchange there. Solid. Crawford's evening could be over soon, folks. The fight is over. Manny Pacquiao's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. So here we are late in the fight, just coasting along, and then that happens.
And that's exactly why it happened, because he was coasting along. Everybody was comfortable. Everybody thought nothing big's going to happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this does happen.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be opening stanza of this 12-round fight. During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good block by Manny Pacquiao. Now hugging on the inside. Porter's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. And he ties up on the inside. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Keep pushing.
Great movement to get away from those punches. Targeted counter punch by Manny Pacquiao. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. Mr. Showtime's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Porter's doing something that I often question, and that's a fighter going out there as that round comes to an end. And once again, just being able to say he didn't put forth enough effort. Why?
Because it's a mental game, Joe, and it's about confidence. And right now, he does not have the confidence to go forth and do those things. Even though you and me are looking and we see the opportunities there, he doesn't see them. He doesn't feel them.
Mr. Showtime's almost as if he's scared to throw punches right now, that he's just thinking strictly about defense after being tagged earlier in this fight.
Well, he needs some help in his corner. That's where a good corner comes in right now. They have to straighten his mind out right now. They have to give him another way of attack. They have to give him a plan B.
Good right hand. You know, sometimes we get so caught up in talking about our sports celebrities here in North America, the Michael Jordans and the Wayne Gretzkys and the Tom Bradys. But I'm not sure there's a person alive who's more famous in their native country than Manny Pacquiao is in the Philippines.
No, he is, and he goes way beyond the sport. He's the fabric of the society there. He's a guy that young people, young men aspire to become like. If Manny Pacquiao can make it, we can make it.
Watch your hook.
Zoning in with the overhand left. What an excellent two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Mr. Showtime's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao.
Stand here and watch you take those shots, you understand me? Let's...
And round number 3 is underway. Unable to make an impact there by Mr. Showtime. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Very accurate two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao.
Keep doing what you do.
Porter's jammed by an uppercut. Pacquiao's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. He falls victim to that big hook. And yet another big shot comes in. He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head.
One, two, three, four, five.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Well put together combination by Manny Pacquiao. 90 seconds to go here in this round. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Porter.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Mr. Showtime's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Not able to land the headshot. Porter's defense is paying off now. Throws out the jab and then brings back the uppercut up top. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Pacquiao's combination punching is working well here.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move.
And that's the end of round 3. Pacquiao's in complete control of this fight early on here. Teddy, he's up 3-zip on your scorecards, but even more important than that, he may be able to end this fight. He's put his man down on the canvas.
Well, his opponent keeps squaring up with him, giving him a lot of surface, and he's finding that surface.
Mr. Showtime's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Use the jab. Looking good.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. The last last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Oh, you're doing great.
Relax.
Blocking a score. Good effective work with that straight right hand. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. And Mr. Showtime's banged by a left hand. Well, he made the big shot comes crashing home. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? Stopping this fight. Orders unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. Manny Pacquiao's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts.
Don't stand in front of him. You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me one jab at a time, okay?
Nice work. He can't handle your speed. Take a deep breath. Right jump.